So if you look at the range of cancer therapies that are coming out and available today, they fall into two distinct camps, one of which is what we would call targeted therapies. These are therapies that have been designed to suppress a particular part of the cancer process. The other camp are what we call vaccines or immune therapies. These are therapies that do just the opposite. They're not attacking any one feature of the cancer. They're exposing certain attributes of the cancer to your own body's immune system such that it can rise up and start killing the cancer in its own unique ways. Harmonizing these two therapies together to create kind of a 1-2 approach is something that we're very interested in here at Crowley.
The approaches that we bring into our program are targeted therapies where we target the molecular biology. Every cancer has a set of signals inside it, and so there are actually therapies to block those signals that are relevant in a particular patient's cancer. Now, the immune system can also be brought into this. Your body has cells inside it that'll take an infection, they'll take a disorder, and it'll get it under control. When you get a cold, the cold goes away in a couple of days. When you get the flu, it goes away in a couple of days. That's because your immune system was activated to get rid of it. Well, the same kind of thing can happen in cancer. We're just discovering what the most important signals are to make the cancer go away. Technology called gene-based vaccines with specific genes that now target particular parts of the immune system. Well, they can be turned on, and they can actually cause the cancer to completely go away.
Unfortunately, for many different reasons, cancers have developed the ability to elude the immune system. They can hide from it. The cancer does not present itself as being a threat. The mechanisms by way of which the cancer cells can push the body to this state of ignorance where it's just not recognizing them as a threat, those mechanisms now have become more apparent to us. If you can make that invisible cell visible to the immune system, you now get additional benefit from your immunostimulation.
If I have a targeted therapy that I can use to interfere with the cancer's process, if at the same time as I'm giving that, I can give a vaccine or an immune therapy, which raises up the body's ability to fight the cancer, you can see how there could be huge advantages now.
And one of the main, I think, advantages of targeted therapies, particularly targeted immune therapies, are that they're relatively non-toxic. You don't have hair loss, you don't have a drop in your counts, you don't have infectious problems. You don't have these scary things that you commonly see with chemotherapy. I mean, the purpose of us developing these technologies at Mary Crowley is to one day potentially replace chemotherapy in a non-toxic way.